Oh, hey, nice shot there. You guys ready for this one? It's going to be a pretty good review. The Caliburn Maverick darts review begins right now. Okay guys, it is darts review time. I think I got a great video for you today. However, I've got a bit of a dilemma and I figured the best place to mention it would be right here in the beginning of the video. So this is, I think, my 5th or 6th Caliburn darts review. And I'm telling you what right now, I think everybody's well aware. I absolutely love the Caliburn darts. Hopefully you guys remember I did the review on the Caliburn Han darts. That was followed up by the Caliburn Melody darts. Man, those things were beautiful, right? Perfect match weight. Designs like we've never seen before. They came with beautiful points, stock out of the package. The machining, everything with these darts, simply amazing. Same thing could be said about today's darts as well. Might as well put a picture up there. I'll be taking a close-up look and reviewing the Caliburn Maverick darts. He is a sponsored pro player on the Caliburn team. And yeah, another absolutely stunning set of darts. But here's the dilemma, here's the issue. The exclusive distribution rights for Caliburn darts, it's going to be with Darts Corner. So some of you know I did a video on them probably about 3 months ago. I don't know what they did earlier this year. They redesigned their website. And what happened after that was the prices here for customers in North America went through the roof. I mean, ungodly price increases. And I've also read some stories over on Reddit darts where their customer service has gone downhill. So, I mean, honestly, in my opinion, for the past 10 years, Darts Corner, probably one of the best places on the internet to buy darts and dart supplies. So no question about that. However, in the last couple of years, it's definitely gone downhill quite a bit. They lost distribution rights for Target. They lost distribution rights for Winmore. And now the only place you're going to be able to buy Caliburn darts happens to be at Darts Corner. So expect to pay top dollar for them. They're going to be probably north of $100 US. So, hey, as long as you're aware of that, I mean, that's all I can do is kind of give you the warning. I'm not a fan of the shop at all anymore, but I am a huge fan of the darts. So anyway, we're just going to leave it at that. Just wanted to give you the heads up there, but let's get into it. We got a great set of darts to look at. So, hey, that's a bonus, right? Let's get into it, guys. It's going to be a good one. Here we go. Okay, guys, let me show you this somewhat fancy packaging. We'll take a quick peek at the darts and then straight into the stats and dimensions. But the box here, we've got this fold open window, and that reveals the tray inside. This tray slides out like that. So yeah, nice packaging, right? Now this is pretty cool. You don't really see a pro player card included with sets of darts too often, do you? Actually, I've never seen it before. I'm not even going to pretend to try to pronounce the first name, but Mr. Feng, he is a member of the Caliburn team, and these are his darts, and his nickname is the Maverick. So yeah, really nice to see a pro player card. We've got a checkout chart on the back, so that's pretty cool, right? So there's the packaging, but you guys came to see these beautiful darts. We've got that brilliant blue coating up front. We've got this micro multi-ring grip. We've got some teardrops, some multi-rings in the middle of the barrel, and then all the milling and machining on the back end here. Now, as far as logos go, we've got the Caliburn logo here, and this logo up front, I can't quite make that out. It almost looks like, I don't know, a snake head maybe? I'm not quite sure. Let me know if you know what that is. But yeah, there's the barrel. Blunt nose cone, long silver points. We've got a nylon stem here, Caliburn nylon stem, 35.5 millimeters, not including the threads. And the one thing I don't like about this, these flights just do not match the rest of the dart at all. But standard size Caliburn flights there. Wish I would have seen them in blue or something like that. It would have looked 10 times better. I will replace those a little bit later on in the video though. So there's the darts, but what do you say we go right into the stats and dimensions? Okay, time for the ever popular rotating stats and dimensions. And you know what? We definitely have some different stats here, something I've never seen before. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting with the points like we always do here on this channel. I think this is the 5th set of Caliburn darts I've reviewed. This is the only set that did not come with specialty points. They just come with a set of generic silver points. However, the longest silver points I've ever seen. They stick out of the barrel 31 millimeters in total, which, yeah, you just don't see that too often, do you? Now, as far as the barrels go, 95% tungsten. The barrel length coming in at 50 millimeters even. In the barrel width, with these being a straight barrel dart, 6.5 millimeters wide. Now, this is what I thought was kind of interesting. I unscrewed the stem, checked out how deeply they're drilled out in the back end, and check this out, 25.7 millimeters deep in the back. Now remember, it's only a 50 millimeter barrel, so that means more than 50% of this barrel is hollow. So for a straight barrel dart, that means these are extremely front loaded. I kind of wonder how they're going to throw. I haven't thrown these yet, but definitely interested to see how they perform. Now, as far as the weight goes, they're advertised as 23 grams. Match weight was excellent here. The lightest barrel, 2311. The next barrel, 2314. And finally, the final barrel, 23.15. So only 4/100ths of a gram off from lightest to heaviest. With all the machining on this barrel, that's pretty incredible in my opinion. Great match weighting. Good job, Caliburn. But let's go into the next clip and I'll tell you all about this grip. Alrighty, let me do my best to describe the grip here on this barrel. And I got to be honest, for the first time, I'm not entirely sure what to say about the front end. It's difficult to describe. So I'm going to get to that in just a minute. We'll start with the back end. Now, there's no raised edges or bumps or anything. It actually feels very mild, very smooth on the back end, even though there's all that milling that you see there. I guess it doesn't really look that grippy. And it's not, to be honest with you. I'll say grip level 2.5 on a scale of 1 to 5. Now, back to the front end. The first time I took these out of the package a couple months ago, they did feel grippy. Those little micro multi-rings felt like razor blades, but right at the moment, they do not. I think it's because it's winter. My hands are kind of dried out a little bit. So I'm going to say this about the front end. It's all going to depend, or it's all going to vary from person to person, depending on how rough or soft your hands are. If you have soft hands, soft fingertips, I think this barrel has a potential to be very, very grippy. Now, if your hands are kind of rough and dry like mine, yeah, they're not really going to have all that much bite to them. So because of that, I'll just go in the middle and say grip level 3 on a scale of 1 to 5. Although, again, it's going to vary from person to person. So we'll leave it at that. Now, as far as the throwing part of the video, these flights are just bugging me. They don't go, right? I wish they would have included a set of blue flights. I think it would have looked way better. So these have got to go. And that little stem ring thing. I'm going to go with the blue L-Style Easy Flights. If I can get them. Oh, hey, I got them installed. Look at that. So that's what we're going to do for the throwing part of the video. And wow, look at that. I think that improved the looks dramatically already. So let's get these things on the board. We're going to throw them just like you see them. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm not even going to need tridents because just such a blunt nose cone there. But yeah, we're going to throw them just like this. And kind of curious to see how these front-loaded straight barrel darts fly. Here we go. Okay, guys, let's see how this goes tonight. I just had a pretty good warm-up. I was running into one problem over and over. I'll talk about that in just a second. But yeah, tonight we'll do a game of count-up. Just 6 turns around the board, 20s through 15s. I just kind of want to see how consistent I can be with these darts, throwing at different areas of the dartboard. So, let's go. So the big problem, can you guess? You might know with this setup, deflections. This blunt or bull nose cone, man, I'm getting absolutely killed with deflections. In the last 6 or 7 minutes, warming up, probably lost 6 darts on the floor. And I'm curious to know if I'm going to lose any darts on the floor with these 6 turns. But yeah, it's the flat bull nose cone combined with these L-Style Easy molded flights. Not a great combo for me. My darts enter the board kind of flat. I can only assume that a specialty point would help. It couldn't hurt. So, yeah, I don't know. James Wade plays fine with his darts are really flat on the front end, right? So, who knows? He's a world-class player. But me, I'm having some issues tonight. They feel nice, though. I gotta give the grip credit. Man, they come off the fingertips clean. Hey, there's back-to-back 5s. I did have to scuff up the silver points. That dartboard is like throwing at a brick wall. So yeah, I did have to scuff up the points just so they would stick in. Okay, so the other thing is, you remember when I said, hey, 555. So the barrel's 50% hollow, right? They're drilled out nearly 26 millimeters deep. Well, you know what? And I said that they were, well, in theory, it makes them front loaded, but with them being a straight barrel dart, I can't notice anything at all. I would notice if these were drilled out 10 millimeters deep or 26 millimeters deep. They fly or they throw like a normal set of darts. So yeah, I can't notice anything different whatsoever. So take that for what it's worth, I guess. You know, it's weird when you switch the weight internally, like sometimes when you use tungsten putty or maybe like a tungsten insert, I don't notice any change in the dart whatsoever. But on the other hand, if you add like a heavier flight or a longer point, it drastically changes the performance of the dart, doesn't it? So it's weird. Darts is a weird sport, isn't it? Sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference, and other times you make a big change, makes no difference at all. So anyway, as far as the balance point with these being hollow, I don't notice anything at all. 17s. I've been hitting so many treble threes going for that recently. 2. What's that? 15, 16, 17. Oh, we're off to a good start. Loud car going by. All right, 16s. Yeah, but the grip feels nice. I mean, they come off the fingertips clean. I'm not catching my fingers on that micro multi-ring grip, so really not too many complaints about the setup, just that blunt nose cone. I'm not a fan of that at all. All right, 17, what are we up to? 22. Let's end this off pretty good. Usually 24 is a decent score, 4 marks per round, but see what I can get here. What are we at? 17, 22. Ooh, that's in. I thought I threw that one high. Almost looks like it was in. Oh, there's a deflection on the third. What do we got there? 5. All right, so 20, 27. Not too bad, right? I'll take it. Not quite, a little over 4 marks per turn, right? So that was pretty decent. Yeah, the darts are flying okay. Again, not a fan of the bull nose cone. And otherwise, not too bad, right? So, hey, let's roll into the 180. I did manage a 180 with these, of course. We got to get that out of the way. And we're going to wrap this video up. So, enjoy the last clip. Here we go. Boom! We have a middle, left, and then one on the right over here somewhere. Okay, guys, as always, great place to end the video on a nice 180 there. Hope you enjoyed the close-up look and review of the Caliburn Maverick darts. If you did enjoy the video, thumbs up, always appreciated, and feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know what you thought of these awesome darts. Now comes the time of the video where I give these a recommendation on how well I think they're going to work for a recreational dart player. And you know what? As much as I like these darts, I just can't give a recommendation at the moment because honestly, they're not even out on the market yet. They are not at Darts Corner. We don't know the price. And again, I'm not, like I said in the beginning of the video, just not a fan of where they're going to be sold at Darts Corner, unfortunately. So I honestly think if Caliburn kind of expanded their distribution, they would probably most likely be $30, $40 cheaper at double top darts. But yeah, again, unfortunately, only Darts Corner will be carrying these whenever they're released. I'm not quite sure. So basically, what I'm going to do is leave it in your hands. So you saw the video, you saw the darts. If you want to shell out $100 plus, by all means, it's a great set of darts. The quality can never be questioned from Caliburn. I mean, every set of darts I've seen from them, yeah, the quality, the machining, everything is just spot on, about as perfect as it gets. Really love the company, love Caliburn, I love the darts. Again, I don't love where they're going to be sold. So I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll catch you on the next one. And I can't stick the darts on the board. Board's too firm. Look at that. It's like trying to stick them in the side of a brick wall. Later.